Hey! Hey! Oh! Ay! Ay! Oh! Yes! 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 神様の道なんだな。神様の道。
I came to Japan to learn more about Shigendo, an ascetic practice based on connecting to nature. But here in Tokyo, it's really hard to imagine that Shigendo is still alive. In my former career as a professional baseball player, my life was built around speed. Sprinting 90 feet with reckless abandon to steal a base gave me a rush unlike anything I've ever experienced. But with baseball behind me, my attention turned to finding a slower burning version of that feeling. My interest in Shigendo was piqued by images of people taking on physical challenges with a sense of patient fortitude and leaving with a sense of subtle euphoria. With that in mind, I traveled to Japan with the goal of achieving that mental state. My first stop was to meet Sato, a Reiki healer that practices Shigendo in Tokyo.
で、ここでいつも毎朝太陽礼拝をやります。やりますよ。臨、臨、氷、氷、と、と、さ、さ、せん、せ、こ、こ。フェルナンドさんはシュゲンドというものをどのように理解していますか?
In researching it, we realized that it's a religion that's grounded in nature. So it's really surprising to find practitioners in the city. But it's really interesting because that's more likely to appeal to the average person.
熊野に東京熊野に行くときはどうするかというとまず自分って誰っていうところからスタートします。それからいろいろと滝行、山登り、ホラ吹きやった時にじゃあ自分は何だったでしょうという答えが必ず出てくると思います。
While my time with Sato sparked plenty of interest, I struggled to feel anything tangible from Shigendo in the heart of Tokyo. Practitioners of Shigendo are often known as mountain people, with followers known for spending days traveling through the wilderness on foot with little food or water. To get a sense of Shigendo in its most traditional form, I traveled to meet Tatsumi Ryonin at his temple in southern Japan. It was a very long journey from Tokyo to Yoshino. We're here at 6 a.m. for morning prayer. Tatsumi's temple sits in the mountains of Yoshino, a sacred place in Shigendo. His practice is quite traditional, and walking around felt a bit like being in a Catholic church, with various symbols and shrines and a hushed tone of respect hovering over everything. Tatsumi began our day with a morning prayer.
それではただいまから朝の言行を始めます。その時には呼吸、息は鼻で呼吸をする。では始めます。
シュゲンドの世界では宇宙すべてを大切にしてそして平和を祈るそのために自然の中へ戻っていく例えば山に登るあるいは洞窟にこもる入るあるいは水を浴びる滝を浴びるそういうふうな本当の元々の姿に帰っていく非常に シンプルというのか、人間の在り方、人間の本当の人間に帰っていくことが、こういうふうな私たちの修行である。
A central Shigendo ritual is a waterfall purification ceremony, performed by spending time meditating while under extremely cold water. I hate cold water.
それから滝へ入ります。うんそばはばしょばんそばはばしょがんそばはばしょがんそばはばしょがんそばはばしょがんそばはばしょがんだかいだんだかんでそれでは滝へ入ります。で金言をあげる間水を受ける。ノーマクサーマンダーバーサラナセンダンマーガロシャーナスワタヤウンタラタガンマンノーマクサーマンダーバーセンダンマーガロシャーナスワタヤウンタラタガンマンノーマクサーマンダーバーサラナセンダン。はい、こういうふうに入ってください。どうぞ。オンメキャシャニエソワカオンメキャシャニエソワカオンメキャシャニエソワカオンメキャシャニエソワカオンメキャシャニエソワカオンメキャシャニエソワカオンメキャシャニエソワカ。はい、どうぞこちらの方へ。
I definitely feel less cold than normally I would, and this is something that I avoid. When I go to the beach, I don't go in the water. New York beach, I don't go in the water. I needed something to get me through that, and it worked. So many things layered, the conch shell layered with the chants and the sound of the rattlers. It's just, there's so much besides cold water to focus on.
はい、ありがとうございます。この沐浴によって心も体も清らかにさせてもらいました。
Tatsumi brought me on a mountain entry, requesting silence and reflection as we traveled.
縁の行者、スターティンでシュゲンド、日本中を歩いてたくさんのお寺や山を開いた。そういう意味で今日はこの後山に登りたい、山に入っていきたいと思います。
While I had been on dozens of hikes before, this simple refocusing and redefinition of purpose, the only noise coming from our feet and the conch shell, did bring about a different mental state. Instead of struggling to complete a task, I was simply moving. Any runner knows how it feels when you find your groove, and Tatsumi seems to have built his life around staying in that groove. Well, I'm not really getting tired. It's different than hikes that I've done because I'm focusing on something. I think other hikes that you do, you're just focusing on exercising, getting there to the mountain. But we were there the whole time, having something to focus on that's outside of yourself and what you're doing, where you're getting to, what's happening next. That's a high in and of itself. I want to ask what the significance of blowing the conch shell is.
言葉では伝えきれない、言葉では伝わらないものをホラ貝の音、直接その音が心、魂に入ってくる。
I think myself and the average person, we look at a mountain and it's just a mountain. It's a way of getting exercise, but you look at the mountain differently. What do you see in the mountain that we don't see?
山というのは神々がいるところ。その山に入ることによって自分自身もそういうふうに純粋に、そして幸せに、そういう気持ちになることができる。やはり求めるところはいかにどういうふうにして人間らしく人として生きていくかということを学んで伝えていくか。
The trip was enlightening, but I couldn't help feeling that the practice was a bit rigid for me. I had heard word of a free monk a few hours to the west that had forsaken traditional temples and struck out on his own.
今みんながラーメン食べて
I had also heard that this monk was a bit of a madman.
Yes, great.
Not that.
Yeah, drink. This is a Japanese meat. Maybe you're right.
After a wild night of impromptu jam sessions, hot pot, and sake, Kosho had me up bright and early to engage in a fire ceremony, where intentions for the future were set. It was incredible to see his emotional range in such a short time. Hours ago, he seemed to rarely come up for air from laughing, but now he was deeply serious and focused, leading us through a spiritual experience. Part of the allure of Shigendo is that it's sort of freestyle. There aren't any strict tenets. With Tatsumi, it still felt like there were some specific things that had to be done. With Kosho, you have that as well, but there's certainly a little bit more room for his personality and for him to kind of find his own way.
Picture throwing like this. Home run. Slowly. Don't think, just breathing inside. Pitcher, throwing, and just use it. Batter.
Kosho's about to take us for a spin in his mini flatbed here. Not really sure where we're going. It's just like a cruise, a Shigendo way cruise. Not really sure. But I'm happy about it though.
I have a lot of students in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I teaching for college. Yeah.
Do you like to go to Tokyo?
No,
You like?
too much.
Yeah.
A lot of bus, a lot of people, and a lot of car, and
Yeah.
very stinky.
Yeah.
Here is a
New York, more stinky.
あ、そう。
Yeah.
あ、そう。
A lot more.
あ、そう。俺の今学んでる修験道はやっぱり何十年もやったのと旅行に旅にしてたアフリカとか Of course I try to LSD everything this also then 学んできたやっぱりそういうもんだと経験がやっぱりあるから今のお寺ではなかなか学べない。 修験道をやってたけど、今は理解したから修験道じゃないんだよな。神様の道なんだな。神様の道。
Posting up in front of a huge waterfall with Kosho, improvising on tiny instruments. We must have looked like we were on acid. Time with Kosho was more like microdosing a hallucinogen, a high that's just a short step down. I felt incredibly present and focused, but all the while there was an anticipation building to the edge of tension. I had begun to feel the nearness of a slow-releasing euphoria. This is what I came for.
Hey! Hey! Oh! Ay! Ay! Oh!
Our time wasn't over yet, and Kosho wanted to take me to a special meditation site to end our journey. At 61 years old, Kosho exudes a vitality greater than most people I know half his age. I find the Shigendo practices really rigorous. At times I felt like I was on drugs. What does it feel like for you, somebody who's practiced for so long?
まずはじめにそう100日開放業 100 days walking to the mountain. First 50 days 25 kilo. After 50 kilo. でこの中に喜びを知る方法を知りたかった。この自然の中で喜びを知る方法が知りたかった。
We drank a lot of sake last night. It is not easy to keep up with a 61-year-old man who is also playing the trumpet as he gallops through the most gorgeous forest they've ever been to.
I want sake. We go back.
I've had only a little taste of Shugendo in a couple days. My nerves are totally fried. It's been an amazing experience. I think that anybody looking to reset their system or hoping to get out of cycles that are like natural to cities can just take that one thing from Shugendo, just connecting with nature, trying to slow things down. I think anybody can use that. I feel good.
It's good.
I feel good. You know James Brown? James Brown.
Get up, get up.
He's the best. The best.